Good morning. So I got a little bit of a video for you, and it's got some diving in it and got very little metal detecting, but it doesn't really fit in either category. But basically, the wife and I took a few trips up to Marblemount, Washington, up Highway 20, and we went and visited my parents' ranch, and I spent half my childhood up there growing up. And one of the more recent trips up there, we were at Keystone Jetty, diving with some of the friends from the SAR dive team, and I had my gear in the truck, so I said, you know, it's hot, we're at Diablo Lake, I'm going to put my gear on, I'm going to go burn off some air. So when I went in the lake, the visibility was surprisingly not that great, even though it was really nice and green, teal color water. So the visibility was probably about 7 feet, and I went down until it kind of leveled out at like 25 feet, stayed within the first atmosphere because it's high altitude diving. Burned off probably about 2,000 psi that was left in the tank, and then kind of just sat and enjoyed the lake. But if you've never been to Diablo Lake, it's kind of cool because you can go down and drive across the dam, which is just barely enough room for two cars to kind of go by. And okay, the hummingbirds are upset. I need to hurry up so they can get to the feeder. And once you get across the dam, you can park at this terminal, which a little ferry boat will take you to these cabins that you can rent on the lake, which is kind of neat. Do plan on going there in the future and trying that out. But you know, Google it, you know, and it's a really beautiful spot to just kind of stop and check out any time of the year, because if you're a tourist or a local, it seems to be a really cool place where there's some trails you can go hiking, places you can go swimming, and a viewpoint where you can take some pictures and stuff around that lake. So anyways, let me get this video going. Thanks. To go to those cabins, there's cabins on the lake that you can only get to by these ferries. So you park right there. You can drive across that dam right there, and to get to the park and access those little ferries. So we've been here before, never dove it, never fished it, so I said why not? All right, hopefully we can find something cool. Thanks. There's a trout swimming around my foot or something. feet before it flattened out for a little bit. This is only maybe 5-7 feet. There's a bunch of little fish as we're digging around here. The fish are coming up and they're checking us out, or checking me out, seeing what I'm digging up. It's interesting. Went over here, a lot of steel cable, nails and shit, so I kind of stay away from there. Went over here to the sandbar. Only found like 1 dime. Other than that, it was just junk, bolts that are buried pretty deep. So, temperature inside the lake is 61. Temperature outside the lake is 89. Nice breeze. So, anyways, it was good. It was a good dive to rinse the gear from all the salt water, so we don't have to do that later. But, anyways, beat that view. Well, yeah, you can. Down in the Caribbean, you can beat it. So, that was a good dive. Honey, show us some boob. I have the wife here to watch my back. She's going to tell me if there's bears or any locals that look like they want to make us squeal like a pig on camera or whatever. So here she is venturing off in the woods by herself. So we're back. So now we are at one of our favorite creeks that we like to come out to and hike down to and look for like quartz and stuff like that. We're gonna try a little bit of gold panning. Don't know if we're gonna get anything or not. Brought the metal detector too to look around. A lot of people come down here, drink, shoot. So we're probably gonna find a lot of bottle caps and you know, casings and everything like that. But this little hole over here, this big cliff, one of these days I'm going to bring my dive gear and go down there, and it gets probably about 10 feet deep or something like that, and see what's down there. So a lot of fish come up here to spawn. It's pretty great. I'm going to put the GoPro in the case and see if I can go in the water a little bit. So wife is looking for rocks, but it's very nice up here. A lot has grown. It has gotten really thick since the last time we were here a couple years ago, so hopefully we find something cool. She found something. We didn't find any gold the last spot, so we kind of moved down the road. So she's bringing me something she found. Wife's coming up right now. We didn't find any gold the last spot, so the wife's going to show me what she found. Didn't find any. A toad that was sunbathing. Gonna jump. Oh wow, look at him. Look how big he is. Size one.
Yeah, he was scared. He was like
he
sleeping.
Close to the water?
No, he was on a rock right by the shore, and then I just picked him up, and he was like, "Oh no!"
That's cool. Put him in the water. See if he just climbs onto that rock.
I think he wants to be in the sun.
Yeah, put him on that little rock in the sun by the water.
Maybe he was going for the fish.
Oh, there he is. Here, can you get him with the camera? See if you can. That's pretty cool. Is he in the shade?
No, he's in the sun. He wants to get warm.
He's just sitting there right when you were gold panning, huh?
Yeah.
So the wife told me she found another frog or toad. What else did you get? Oh yeah, look at him. Look how huge it is.
I should put him over by the other one. They're right down there.
Look how big he is.
See the other ones right down there?
Yeah. Just put him in the water. Holy shit. It's like a nice little spot you're at. Look how big they are. Oh shit.
Look, there they are, both of them. Bye-bye. No, they're different species.
So that's a nice little spot for them to kind of gather, I guess. He's all half dazed from hitting the rock upside down.
I should go get.
This is what used to be RJ's bar, and many years ago my dad used to come here, have a few drinks with some of the locals, and it has long since been closed down and collapsing in. Back here there used to be a bus. There's another little cabin back there. Did some metal detecting back here a year or two ago. Didn't find much. But we'll just kind of go back here and look. See, there used to be a cabin. Someone's been driving back here, but you see how it collapsed in. It looks like you can gain entry on that side, but I wouldn't go in there. There was a bunch of beer glasses and everything. They had it for sale. Nobody bought it. And then it slowly collapsed in. But yeah, I bet you if you go in there, you can find a bunch of old shit. But I wouldn't risk it with how the building is just falling in on itself. Plus, who knows if there's a basement. And okay, so check it out. We didn't find any gold panning. All we got was black sand in our gold pans. But I did come across a rock that was kind of interesting with the metal detector. So this brown rock, when I was detecting, I know hot rocks give crazy signals, but I kept getting a 30s and 40s really strong signal right here in this rock. So, wondering if something's in there. And I even took the pinpointer to it. So here's the pinpointer. Notice how nothing back. There's a little bit right here, but really it's right here. So around here, but really right here. So I'm wondering if I should try to bust this chunk open and see what's in here. So anyways, we'll figure that out later.